look, living here now for 5 years, it feels like home. Santa Barbara feels like home. I brought up both of our kids in Santa Barbara. I think left the UK when my son Archie was about 6 months old, and Lily, my daughter, was born here. What do I miss the most? Being British, maybe I'm not going to say the weather, but I don't know. I think, look, there's lots of little bits and pieces that I miss. I guess the countryside is a big piece to that, and one of the reasons why we live in Santa Barbara. I'm not really a city person. I like to be out in space with a big sky above me. But no, you know what? Life takes extraordinary turns, and we are, as a family, we're so happy here. The US provides so much opportunity, and also a safe space for us, which has been great.
I guess there's like this thing you guys call football that's there.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of soccer. Whoa, yeah. Football. Okay. But having lived here, I've definitely got into American football more than I probably should, especially Super Bowl. Who doesn't love a good Super Bowl?
What a great outcome, right?
You mean the last one?
Yeah.
Yes. No.
I'm a big Philadelphia.
No, of course. I would have probably put down a bet on the Eagles winning. So yes, quite an extraordinary.
Good man. Good man.
Prince Harry was invited to the Upfront Summit to talk about investing in our shared future. He took the stage to talk about how the intersection of business, technology, and philanthropy can drive meaningful global change. And then he was later joined by Upfront partner Mark Suster for a fireside conversation where he asked him what he misses about the UK. And this exact part has put the media, there's this discourse in the media like, he does not miss the UK. He literally went around that question. He was just in circles. He did not want to talk about the UK. And people are like, oh, why would you not want to go back to home? Why would you not miss? And then there's also this discourse where he is a huge fan of the Super Bowl. And people are like, he's throwing shade to the UK because UK is known to have a lot and tons of soccer fans. So now I think he's a full-fledged American at this point, whether you like it or not. This part has people in shambles. Listen, there's a group of people who are saying, this is your home. Whether you miss it or not, you will always, be associated with the UK. You are born into the royal family. You are a royal. Unless the monarchy is abolished, you are still our prince. Yes, you're living in the US, but at the end of the day, east to west, home is best. And there's a group of people like, come on, F you, UK. You treated him badly. You treated his wife badly. He is in the States and we love him and we appreciate. So there's this discourse that's going on over this particular clip. And I wanted to do a breakdown with you guys. So hello guys, welcome back to Trend Talks. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're okay, enjoying or living your best life. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Miraj. And if you haven't already, remember to subscribe, to like, to share, and to leave a comment. So, here's the thing. A lot of people had a problem with that particular clip. When I was at the Upfront Summit and he was asked, what do you miss about the UK? And you can see he literally does not want to, anything he's saying is not related to the UK. He's just talking about how happy he is in Montecito, how he does not like the city life. He's just and you can just tell he's just happy living his own life, doing his own thing. He dodged that question and people, the UK is pissed because you have to say you miss, like say you miss your family, because I think people were expecting him to say, oh my God, I miss my family. I wish I was back in the UK. I'll miss my dad, my brother, my sister-in-law. I miss this and this, but no, he did not. And to be fair with you guys, why would he miss a place or a country that treated him and his wife appallingly, especially his wife? They abused his wife, harassed his wife day in, day out. To date, you'd still think, okay, you want him back, fine. Now, can we at least change or rectify our behavior? Can we now start being a bit positive? Can we treat his wife well? Why would you say you want him to miss your country, or rather you want him back in your country, when you continuously continue to harass them even more? He hates them even more. So people were upset that he did not say that he's missing the UK, that he's missing, everything, the monarchy. But right, like, if we're being fair, right, and take this with a grain of salt, why would he miss it? What is there to miss? Every single time he was there, people, especially the media, the tabloids, even his own family, treated him appallingly. So why would you guys expect him to miss that? You put his wife in so much, stress. She went through. This is someone who is madly in love with his wife and his family. He's a, family man. I think we can agree when it comes to that. Do you think he'll just stand by and let you guys continue harassing his wife day in, day out? And you have UK media tabloids 1 minute saying, hey, take Meghan, get out of our country, we don't want you, you betrayed us, we don't care about you, go away. And then later on, you find themselves contradicting, because now they know they have, Willie and Kate, who are terrible and an embarrassment. And these are their words. I'm quoting their words. A few days ago, I did a video on Jeremy Vine where they had this segment talking about how they want Harry and Meghan back. And now you said you want Harry gone. You called him a betrayer, a sellout, all these names. And now you want him back because you guys think he and Meghan are valuable assets. And I remember even they had the audacity to say, oh, Harry, just come back. Leave Meghan, leave the kids, leave Archie and Lilibet. Just come back. We will forgive you. Like, it just shows you this, it's not going to change. This discourse, this narrative is not going to change. Because if you want Harry back, you'd think you will start treating him better, treating his family well. Stop talking bad about his wife, his kids. For once, just... You'd think his own father, King Charles, will tell the media, hey, stop this smear campaign against my son and his wife. You think his brother William, but they are not going to do that because they are hellbound on tearing his brother down. They threw Harry and Meghan to the media to be as a scapegoat so they get good press. But even now, you see people booing at them. People cannot stand them. The media knows they're an embarrassment. And also you have them saying, hey, Harry, come back. Please come back. You are a valuable asset. Come with Meghan. You guys are valuable assets. Come on, you guys should just kiss and make up. Kiss and make up for what? Harry has tried and he's been vocal about trying to mend this rift between him and his family. But they are super, super stubborn. They don't care. King Charles and William do not care. They do not want to fix this rift. And now you have people saying, oh, we are losing Harry and Meghan, valuable assets, because they cannot kiss and make up. This family cannot kiss and make up. Why are we not having the same energy towards King Charles and, William? Because they like blaming Harry, you left, you're the one who went away, you are a sellout, you betrayed us. But I mean, you should have the same energy for King Charles and William, because they also played a part in why Harry left in the first place. There's no one who's going to stay in an environment where their wife or their kids, they're keeping abused, harassed day in, day out by the media. Now they're living the best life, working. Meghan has a podcast. She just announced a podcast yesterday that's coming out. Her show is trending in dozens of countries. The numbers are great. She has a business venture with Netflix that's her as ever run, which is actually launching spring. Season 2 of With Love Meghan was greenlighted by Netflix and it's coming out this fall. So Harry has been doing investments. They have a great portfolio. They're just minding their business. They're not funded by taxpayers' money. And you will think for a moment these people will not let them be, because they said, hey, Meghan, Harry, stop talking about the UK. Stop talking about this, which he did. He does not talk about them. But you have the UK media, the tabloids, still continuing with the same narrative over and over and over again. I'm glad he does not miss anything to do with his family. You want to be somewhere where you're welcomed, where you're appreciated, where you're loved. But that has never been the case for Harry and Meghan, especially Meghan. They attack Meghan day in. And in fact, they continue writing these articles because they want to drive a wedge of separation between Harry and Meghan. So they're pretending, oh, Harry, we care about you. If you care about Harry, why would you still continue to attack his wife and his kids? Like, make it make sense. I don't think it works that way. So there's this comment that really, like made me, like it made so much sense. So Glowly said, I totally understand why Prince Harry just could not think on the foot of what he misses about the UK, not with the wonderful life, family and home he has in California. It must be bliss living away from Bath family who like to riff against him to the same unethical press that killed his mother and who write statements in his name that he didn't sign in order to vindicate themselves from things they did do against him and Meghan, or from a weirdo brother that demands things like Africa is mine and is now obsessed with copying him down to his trainers and black and white photos. Anyway, the UK have given him no reason to miss it. I agree with you. He tried to mend his family to rift. They could care less. And now he's living his best life. He's like, hey, and I love they're just happy, and that is all that matters. So why would he miss the life that was terrible, the country that treated him very, very badly? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think he has to miss the UK? I'm really curious. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and about this entire, discourse that's taking place on social media. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Mirad, and as always, remember to subscribe, to like, and also leave a comment, and I will see you in my next video.